Hello everyone, welcome back to Kandeki Chess. So today I have a game that I played. It is a blitz game. I was playing against Blue King 2. That was on Chess. My user is MJ1425. So this is the game that took me from 2000 to a rating of 2100. So I'm now officially a 2100 rated chess player, as I can put it. So it features the Queen's Gambit, but I was playing as black in this game. So I will show you the strategies from both white and black so that you know how to destroy your opponent, even when they play your opening. So the game started with d4, d4, d5, c4. The standard Queen's Gambit is now on the board. So at this position, I could have gone for e6, c6, and knight f3. So, but I rather choose to play e6. So after e6, so e6 is much simpler because it's direct to the point, whereby I just need to bring my knight to f6, the bishop ea. If it develops the knight very fast, I can even go for the Ragozin by putting my bishop to b4. So yeah, it did that. I could have gone for the Ragozin, but I preserved it and went for knight f6. So after knight f6, instead of playing bishop g5, you could have gone for the direct exchange, which favors white a lot. But he went for bishop g5. I played this and pinning my knight. So he played that. I played c6. So after playing c6, or before playing c6, I could have even just did shortcut, so that could have been great also. So he played g3. So after playing g3, I was preparing to fianchetto the bishop on this long diagonal, trying to challenge my rook that is on a8. So let's see how I handled the game. So you can notice that black has one main problem in this position. So which piece is very inactive. So you can notice that the light square bishop is the issue that black needs to attend to most of the times in the Queen's Gambit, declined when they go for the e6 variation. So after that, I played this, challenged the bishop. So an exchange occurred. After that, he played bishop g2. I did this. And before doing that, some may ask, why not just capture? So let's see what happens if I just capture. So if I just capture, so you can even do this. And I don't see a clear way of you trying to defend this pawn that is here. Let's see, if you try this, let's say you do this, you can even maybe just go here. And mind you, your rook is undefended. So anytime a sack is coming, let's see, if you do this, still you do this. So take, and this will happen. So that's why I had to avoid that, because I already know that if you try to hang out to this pawn very much, you are going to lose the game most of the times. So that's why I delayed or not did the captures and waited for him to do the capture. So I did this short castle. So capture ever occurred. Once I saw the capture, I was even happy, because now he had made my life very simple of trying to free my bishop that was in jail for so long. So immediately doing that, I could have taken with this. But imagine if I had done this, my bishop could have still remained in jail. So that's why I did this, freeing up my bishop. So there, he played this, just defended the pawn, challenged my bishop, took, and I played this. So trying to ask him, if you capture, I'll activate my knight. So he short castled, just putting my rook in a more active square. He took the queen to the square where it belongs. So I did this. So this move was somehow unnecessary because I was just wasting a tempo here. I was trying to challenge the knight indirectly. But if you notice, nothing is happening. If I just capture here, you can even just do this. So better I would have just done this, trying to shift the attack of the bishop in this diagonal. Because another thing, once you see my pawn chain is going like this, so as for me, I need to be attacking on the king side. That is the idea that is there. You follow the direction of your pawn chain. So once your pawn chain is pointing like this, you need to attack on the king side. And that would be very dangerous for white to do the same, trying to attack on the king side. No. White needs to initiate the attacks on the queen side. That is where the pawn chain is pointing. So you attack where the pawn chain is pointing. That's how you need to do. That's where your game lies. So the game for white in this lies on the queen side. Then my game lies on the king side. So this side, it will be like a defending part. Then this side, this is where I'll be initiating the attacks, if you can see. So he started doing the same. So there is nothing that he can do on the king side. So that's why he started shifting on the queen side. So did this, pushed there, moved the rook on a more active square, played that. I brought back my queen. So my queen was just trying to attack this, since there were some nasty discoveries that could have come about. Did this, removed my knight. I was just trying to prevent future attacks. Maybe if this comes, I prevented that by just moving the knight in the first place. Okay, he pushed, I pushed, so he pushed. So after pushing the pawn, I could have grabbed it. But notice that could have allowed too much activity on the white pieces, and mind you is attacking on the queen side. That could have helped a lot, because I needed now to move or go here, but it would have captured this. Now my position would have started collapsing. So I prevented that. I just played there, did this, knight there. Once I saw the knight, I knew that he wanted to jump on this outpost, so that's why I brought back my knight. He jumped, I took, he took, and moved there, attacking the pawn. So he defended the pawn, I did this. So while I moved the queen here, I was trying to deflect the rook. If it by any means come there, I do this and put my bishop there. So that's what happened. I stuck to my plan. So I did that. And after doing this, I played a great move. What can you play in this position? This is the first pause moment of the video. I think you have found it, because even your uncles can find this one. This is not very difficult. Yeah. So the move that I played is a sneaky knight, the queen coming to f5. But what does this move do? Because it's just hanging the pawn here. Let's see if it is hanging. What happens if you capture? You could expect me to capture back, but no. You are free to take that part. I'll just capture here. And now you are in big problems. If you capture the bishop, let's say you do this, then this falls and mate in 1 is threatened. Not just mate in 1, I'm also threatening to capture here also. So I don't know how you are going to defend mate in 1 here. The best that you can do is just to give up your queen. And once you do this, I'll capture still, and mate in 1 is now unavoidable. So you need to start freeing this up, but this will come and all sorts of captures will start occurring here. So that's what happens if you capture the bishop. But what happens if you capture, or you capture the pawn, I capture this, then you capture the rook? Now it seems as if you are free, but still I'll capture this, then you need to move. Once you move anywhere you are going to go, you can't go here, mind you, so you need to go here. But I'll just capture this and I'll be up an exchange. Because if you can notice, the next thing that I'll do is just to bring my bishop here. Let's say you play any random move, still I'll do this. This is the main intention. So everything is paralyzed in your position. So that's why this pawn was not captured in the game after this great move, queen f5. But rather it defended. After defending, I brought back. Now everything was defended, so I needed to defend my pawn. So I did that, just piling up. So capture, capture, capture. So another thing, let's see what could have happened. So after he piled the rocks, I could have even just captured here. Because if he tries this, then he's in danger. I'll just capture this. So there was no clear way of defending this pawn without losing material. Because if he tries to move out, I'll still capture. Yeah. So I was slowly outplaying the 2100 rated player. So at this point I played this, but it was best for me to just attack this pawn further. So I did this, I pushed, just trying to advance, and I captured this. So once I captured this pawn, it was like I offered a draw indirectly. What do I mean? You play there, I capture, he captures, and notice my king has nowhere to go. If I play there, not the move that he played, he moved the king here, trying to defend this. But he had a great move that he could have played. That is just playing the bishop here, of which I need to push. Since nothing can block, then he does this. Once I do this, still is hammering here. And after I do that, he will come here. So now a perpetual will be unavoidable in this position. And a draw could have been good for him. Because if you notice, he had few pawns on the queen side. And my pawns, one of them could have promoted. Yeah, I could even have made a passer in this position. But he moved the king. And that surprised me after doing that. Because after, let's see, capture, capture, there, he moved the queen, the king. So my queen came to the defense and everything was now stable. Pushed there. Now this great sequence that we talked about was no more. That is what happens in chess. Anytime you miss a move, just know that your opportunity has gone. Even in life, anytime you miss a chance, just know that your opportunity is over. So I took there, he defended, I pushed. Everything was defended, captured. The action that he made was favoring me, so I had to accept it. Then here, just centralizing our kings, and captures occurred. So he captured, captures, and captures. In the end, I'm the one that is having two connected passers. So I had to work with my passers. And mind you, his passed pawn was always blockaded by my piece. That is my bishop. It was doing a great job. So in this position now, we remained with, I only had 4 seconds and he had 26 seconds. But as you can notice, online is different from over the board. Even with 2 seconds, someone can meet you. So that's what happened in the game. So I pushed until his time started finishing. I queened, so he came there, I gave him a check. Then I remained with 2 seconds, he had 13 seconds, but unfortunately he had to resign. Because the next thing that I'll do is just to put, not even here, but here. Then I'll start removing my pawn until I queen it. If by any means he captures, I'll capture back and try to checkmate the white king. So that's what happened in the game, and that took me to 2100 rating points. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and always remember to find a refutation to your opening. So if it is used against you, know how to defend against it and destroy it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share to others.